everyone. We're back with our focused session, going the extra mile with your cybersecurity career, and we have John McNicholas as a speaker.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. I'm happy to be here. I'll go through a few things, but I would love to, we'll definitely take questions. I want to hear from you. I have 22 years in cyber experience in cybersecurity. So I definitely want to just share some of the experiences I've had and what has helped me helped me so far in my cybersecurity career. Yeah, I'd first start out, and this is if you've been with the first panel, you've heard this a few times, but volunteer, get involved in network. And when I say volunteer and getting involved, that really can be done at the same time. And there's a lot of local security groups that are fantastic. And a lot of these have low fees to become a member of. And you can even talk to them. And if you're a student, they have student rates. Because the one organization I belong to, ISSA, it's I'd say about $150 a year, but the student rate is about $50. But contact these groups, talk to them. We understand if people are on a tight budget, students, just certain situations, you may not be able to come up with the money for that. So just contact the group, and it goes into volunteering. Maybe the group needs a secretary, treasurer, things like that. Just people to set up their events. These events take some time setting up, and I enjoyed a lot. The one group I used to be involved with, I was the program chair, and it helped me build my extend my network because I would reach out and contact people that I met through B-sides, and we'll talk about that, and that's been mentioned. But meetings like that, local security groups, you meet these folks, and then you can petition them to come to one of your meetings, and even virtually. So there's a lot you can do with that. But volunteering and getting involved are huge, and they build on the third point that I mentioned. That helps your network. It's a difficult job market out there for cybersecurity folks. It's You hear a lot about automation and AI starting to take away some entry level positions. That's why we have to go the extra mile. That's why we have to get in volunteer and get involved. And I'll mention some of these groups, and please feel free to hit me up on LinkedIn because I can try to find out who the local chapter is. I've worked with many of the groups in the Philadelphia area. So I can find who's running the group in your area. A lot of these groups are in the US, but some of these groups are international as well. So some of the groups that I've really enjoyed working with and being a part of are the first groups, Women in Cybersecurity. In the Philadelphia area, they're a very active group. They have frequent meetings, networking events. It's a great way to meet people, and it's a great way to meet like-minded individuals. Black Girls Hack is another great group. I've been on calls with the chief operating officer of that group. Very dynamic person, gets involved. The story of how she got into cybersecurity was great. She was on an IT help desk. She got involved. She did things that no one else wanted to do. So that enabled her, and it got the attention of management. And that's how she moved into the cybersecurity career. And now she's an executive. That's they're the type of people you're going to meet in these groups. Local OWASP group, and OWASP is application security, web applications. They get involved in a lot more as well. They have AI guidelines now. They're a great group. They have local chapters. They're an international group. That's another great one. And then you have ISC². They are involved with a lot of certifications, the CISSP, CCSP, certified in cloud security professional. And please tell me, I'm trying not to use acronyms that you can't assume when you use acronyms, especially with my government experience. I can use acronyms and just assume people know. So please, in the questions or the comments as we talk, I'll try not to, but if I use any, please feel free to ask me what they were. Meetup groups. It's another great way to get involved as well. AWS meetup groups, AI groups. I know they have a lot of local where I'm at, really great groups, and these are people. A lot of them are free. The meetup groups, I've never had to pay a fee. There's no club to join per se, so they're a great option. And also InfraGard. InfraGard's a great organization. It's a partnership between the FBI and the private sector. They are a free organization as well. Feel free to contact me about them. I've been involved with them since 2008. You meet some great individuals. I went to a meeting about a month ago, and one person was talking about AI and just how that, companies or organizations are using it, and it's a lot of food for thought. You take those, what you learned and the topics that are covered at those meetings, and you build on that, and that helps you, go the extra mile with that. And there are a lot of groups that I've mentioned, but sometimes you can find the group that's the best fit for you. InfraGard is a great group if you're looking. It's a great group, period. It also has benefits if you're looking at getting into federal work. If you wanted to work for the FBI one day, things like that, you would meet people in those fields. And if you concentrate on groups, ISSA, they're CISA, Certified in Information Security Auditor. That certification is for IT audits. So that group is going to be more of a governance, risk, and compliance, IT audit professionals. So that would definitely help there. That would definitely help get, that certain group right there. And another group that we're all a part of here is the NIST NICE Cybersecurity Ambassadors Program. It's a great program that allows, it's helping people, students, and we're looking at veterans and other folks get into the cybersecurity field. We're working with the students to work with small businesses, and we're helping the people work with the students, work with the small businesses, and build their best security practices. These small businesses don't have the resources. Small business, it's difficult to start. It's difficult to keep afloat. They don't have the resources to get involved most of the time with cybersecurity. There's no CISO in a small business. So by working with groups like this in this Cybersecurity Ambassador Program, we're giving people who want to get involved with cybersecurity and helping them work with people who need the cybersecurity. Please feel free to contact me about any of these groups. I'm more than happy to get you involved in that. And if you are with an organization now, say you're working in project management, say you're working in just traditional IT, with any of them, if you want to get involved with cybersecurity, try to build your skills yourself. Your career is your own responsibility. And the reason I say that is I've worked with some folks before that would say, I don't want to go to that training, or I don't feel like learning that, or that's not my job. That's a difficult attitude to have when you're looking to get into a dynamic field such as cybersecurity. People will notice you going the extra mile, you taking that job that no one wants to do, you working those IT help desk tickets. And I know just working with the customers, going the extra mile with the customers, that will be noticed. I know sometimes it may not feel like that, but in my career, it has been. Has it been noticed all the time? No. And I know that can be difficult. You're working a 12-hour shift. You're on a NOC, Network Operations Center, Security Operations Center, and some of the customers, some of the public can be difficult because security is a business decision, and it's up to the company to do that. Say if you're working with a Security Operations Center and you're providing those services, it can be difficult. But if you learn the new skills and go a little further than some of your peers, some of your teammates, that really will help. And it's a good way of looking at that.